So real recently, I did a unboxing showing the the reissue of the turtle lair, the sewer lair. I was real excited to get it. You know, it's I never had one like new. I've always got the vintage ones here, and I was real excited to get it and try it out with the Petranek expansion set here. So I got it all. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna hook it all up, but unfortunately, it didn't fit. There were some changes in the new layer that it didn't match up, and things. I mean, it hooked together, but it was just weird and wonky. It's like a little disappointed, but it was okay because I still have the vintage layer, and it worked with the display. So like, I'm gonna keep that, and I'll put the new one. I'll put it away for either doing photos or just to have it as a backup. But I didn't even get that video out yet before Petranek Designs had a solution. So I'm gonna turn you around here, show you their new pieces, and we're gonna put this new option together. So there's actually a few different things you can, if you order on their site now, and all you have is the new layer, you can order a set, and it'll get everything with the updated pieces. I guess it's just this piece here that's it's different. I mean, it's these pieces that are different, but you can get a whole new set with everything updated, ready to go. I just needed, since I already had the old set that works with the vintage layer, I just needed the wall, the little slime drips here that fit into these spots here, and I guess the steps are gonna be a little bit different. And he offers this kit. It's a little upgrade kit, so you can use the new sewer layer with the existing Petranek expansion set. So I thought it was super cool. And I mean, that was fast. I mean, it was like I didn't even have that video uploaded yet before I saw there was a solution. So that's really cool. And kudos to him for the amazingly fast work. So let's put it all together. Let's check it out. This is where it's all at now. And there's a new piece coming. It hasn't come out yet, but he has a piece that's going to go underneath the I've moved them around, but Channel 6 came with the little street scene. I moved the Channel 6 part around, but there's a new piece that will fit into there. I just have a extra sewer layer piece sticking in there now to get it all level. And not related to Petranek, but you see I have my stuff laid out, the firehouse, because to me this is all one big playable world. We have the turtles, you have some Ghostbusters over here, and I also need to fit the Police Academy precinct up here somehow. I don't know if it's gonna fit, how I'm gonna get it up there. If you saw in one of my previous videos where I picked up the Kenner Police Academy precinct at a retro horror con, real excited to pick up that piece. But as you can see, I mean, this perfectly fits right now. Can I make this all fit? We'll see. But I know for sure we're gonna get Petranek's expansion set on the new layer working. So let's check that out. Let's get everyone cleared off here. Pop off the slime. The slime will be the same. That should still just pop on to the stairs. And this just pops up. It comes off. Alright. Try not to mix those up. And let's slide that a little bit over. I need to take off the turtles over here too. I actually enjoy having to take these all down because you don't really get to play with your toys anymore when you get older. But setting them all up on display is kind of like your way to still get to play. You get to get them all positioned, tell a little story with how you got them all set up. Yeah, let me clear off the vintage layer and pull that out. Just got everything cleared out. This is the wall I need to replace. Don't think it'll be too hard. Well, let's see. So here's the vintage wall, the wall that fits with the vintage. And here's the new wall. And you can see this one has a little bit more space under the brick, and this one is a little bit lower, so that will fit in with the pipe on the new re-release. So, cool deal. We'll get that installed. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Look at that. Nice, snug fit. Very cool. We got the new steps here. That goes right there. Very cool. And then we got the ooze drip, which kind of seals it all, seals the deal. Very nice. Got the little canister here. Little spilled ooze slime canister. So there it is. There's the new reissue layer connected to Petranek's sewer layer extension, which I can't stop the praises. I think this is it's one of my favorite play sets for sure. Because it just takes something I already loved. I love the sewer layer, and just makes it so much cooler and expands that world. But yeah, let's get everything else back on. Well, let me show that new slime, new drips that drop on there. And I think it says on the website, but these holes, not only are they different from the vintage, but they're also different sizes. So each of these drips is made uniquely for a certain peg. And what a cool idea, because I mean, even on the vintage one, what was that for? What were those holes for? Was it just, I don't know if it was like meant to be like sewer drains, or it always seemed like something was supposed to maybe plug in there, but we never got it. But Petranek come up with a solution. He gave us some little drainage there. Super cool. So let me get everything back over here and see how we can get it all fit together with the with this police precinct involved. And the lamp still fits. That one fit the vintage and the new very nicely. And I need to put my power poles up. So Petranek does sell the lighting kits, and that's one thing I was wondering how that would fit. So there is still a little lip under here, and this is supposed to go in, and it still fits. You can see it in there, kind of. But yeah, it actually, it's not as tight, but it's easier to fit in there, that's for sure. It just needs to sit up there and just, so you can turn your light on. But yeah, that works out great. And you still have your other one right over here. So here's where we're at right now. If you're here for the Petranek review update, everything works. Looks good. Now this has gone into a, how am I going to display my shelf? I've moved the firehouse over here. The precinct presents a challenge where everything that you want to see is on that right side. And there's no great way to put it up here. If I put it over here, you have the brick hanging off on the left and all the, I guess you can see inside, which isn't bad, but I don't think it meshes well with seeing everything over here. And I kind of like seeing the brick over there. And if I really want to see the figures, I can just walk over there and take a look in there. Putting it all this way, I get a little bit more space back here. I'm going to have channel 6 building going right here. But I put the other layer part back there, which is kind of cool because, I mean, There's nothing really going on at the bottom part because I just had that extra extension up there, and all the cool stuff's right up here anyway. So we have second time around antique store, I'm sorry. And it gives a little, depth to this. It's kind of cool. And I can still see into the firehouse over here. So, yeah, I think this is going to work. For now, if not, I can change it. And it'll give me a little bit more space. I can throw some things back here. Maybe Paluto over there. Maybe he'll make an appearance over here. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, I'm going to keep playing around and we'll see where we end up. So here's my new setup. Change some things around. Yeah, I've got the Ghostbusters back in here. I have the little 3D printed turtle logo. Got the rocker turtles back there. Got the new reissue articulated turtles, which I like those a lot. I got Raph over here riding the bike. Got Moxie here. Got Ecto, Narc. Shredder being creepy back there. Pizza Monster. Movie Turtles. Hanging out with April. I always want to call him Mole Man. That's not his name. Dirtbag. Dirtbag's his name. Got the creepy It Turtle. Flash Ronin hanging out with Ash. And got Rowdy Roddy. And even the Hulkster. Hiding out back there. There he is. Got Judge Red. Casey, which I've modified to make him look a little more like a Jason. Got Baxter. And over here we've got the Ecto Glow on the new precinct. And I got a lot more space over here to fill up with some figures. Wouldn't be, I have everything over here on display too, but you won't see those as prominently. But some more space. And I do want to do some photos and stuff with this. That's a really cool space. Cool playset. Yeah, pretty happy with how it all is. A little space back there, and I've got a few things kind of hidden down there. We got, it's like the Fighter Bebop. But there you go. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'm glad Petranek has made updates to his design so you can do the new layer. A lot of people I've seen online saying they don't like the new layer. They say it feels cheap. To me, I like it better with the plastic. It's a little bit more forgiving. It's got a little bounce, kind of like a Rubbermaid. But I think it looks good. It's more lightweight, and it feels like I don't feel like I'm gonna break it as easily. The vintage one is cool, but that plastic, a lot of you know, over time, that gets really fragile and brittle. So I like the new layer a lot, and I'm going to keep both. I'll have my vintage one as well. But really happy for this update. And look at little cityscape. I've got a whole little town right there. So pretty cool. I'm going to put the link for Petranek Designs down below. Definitely check him out. It has a lot of cool stuff and accessories, and he's doing good work. So there you go. Thank you for watching. If you like this kind of content, give me a like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.